Hello everyone, this is part 5 of What If Naruto Had Ino Cheer Him Up, and I hope you guys enjoy this video and to like, to subscribe, to share, and check out the playlist, to see more comment down below. Now let's start the intro.
They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
Join my membership, the perks are great. It's in the description. Be sure to like and subscribe, it gives me more motivation. Enjoy. Weeks later. Ow. Ino-chan, please not so rough. Be quiet, Naruto-kun. I can touch you in any way that I want to. You're all mine now, remember. Sakura, Hinata, and Tenten paused as they heard the two loudest voices of Konoha. The villagers most talked about new couple. The new inseparable duo of Naruto and Ino. You really couldn't see one without the other these days. Yeah, I know, I belong to you, I got it. But you're going to hurt it, if you keep touching it like that. The pink-haired female's eyes widened to the size of saucers. Just what in hell kind of kinky stuff was going on over there by those trees? What exactly was she touching? Tenten seemed less moved, while Hinata turned a healthy shade of crimson. Naruto, quit being a baby. It can't possibly be that sensitive, can it? But Ino-chan, it really hurts. Sakura ran over to the two blondes, followed by Tenten and Hinata. She had to get to the bottom of whatever was going on. Okay, she pointed. Just what in Kami-sama is happening over here? Ino looked up slightly confused. She had her hand onto the young man's shoulder. She didn't seem to be touching anything inappropriate. Naruto's appearance was definitely less appealing. He had a slightly black eye, and his arm was wrapped up in a sling. What happened to you, Naruto? Oh, this. He smiled. Did Ino Pig beat you up or something? Ino frowned at her pink-haired friend and rival. She then took her hand and gently started to stroke Naruto's cheek. Unlike you, forehead, I'm not a boyfriend beater, right, baby? Baby, Sakura thought. Hi, Ino-chan. Tenten walked over to the opposite side of the blonde male. She touched his arm. I am so sorry about this, Naruto. Does it still hurt a lot? What happened, Tenten? Well, it's quite a story actually. Ooh, I want to tell it. Ino interrupted. No, let me tell it, okay, Tenten-chan. Naruto said. What? Ino pouted. But, Naruto-kun, I want to tell the story. But Ino-chan, I'm the one that looks like this. I think that I should tell the events of last night. Let me tell it, please, baby. Ino spoke in a heavily seductive tone. The blue-eyed girl went back to stroking his cheek. Sakura repressed the urge to throw up, while watching this little display. Naruto could feel his body temperature rising by the second. Why did she have to touch him like this? He closed his eyes and swallowed hard. Ino-chan, please let me tell the story. Or, you're no fun. I wanted to tell the tale of doom, hopelessness, fear, and betrayal. Betrayal? Sakura questioned. Yep. Ino nodded. It's quite a story, like Tenten said. The brown-haired kunoichi had her hand set on her hip. She didn't care which one of those blonde loudmouths told the story, as long as someone started to tell it soon. This was getting to be frustrating. Will one of you just tell the damn story already? Before I do. Gee. Tenten angry much? Ino teased. Alright. Naruto cleared his tea, preparing to get into storytelling mode. This is a story about. You know. Ino interrupted. She started to run her fingers through his spiky blonde locks. You're not really good at telling stories. I think that I should tell it. Ino. What? Please be quiet, so I can tell Sakura-chan, and Hinata what happened, and why I look like this. I already told you that I wanted to tell. I want to. No, I want to. Sakura and Hinata both sighed. They could both see that this was going to take a while. They ended up having a seat. This could take a while. Or, this is so cute, your first fight as a couple. Tenten spoke. Upon hearing this, the two blondes stopped arguing and looked up. What? Don't worry, we fight a lot. Ino said. Yeah, this is nothing new. Naruto agreed. Although, we definitely know how to make up, don't we, baby? Yeah, definitely. Sakura ended up groaning in frustration. Not that watching the two of them argue wasn't entertaining. She just really wanted to hear this story sometime in the near future. Come on, you two, someone just say what happened already. Okay, here goes. So this is what happened. Ino stood at the counter of the flower shop. She was bored out of her mind at this moment. She opened up a magazine, and started to skim through it. This was as entertaining as it was going to get. When she heard the door open, she instantly planted a smile on her face. She needed to still be joyous for the customers. Welcome to Yamanaka's flower shop. Oh, she paused. She was now face to face with the whisker-faced boy. She was actually a little surprised to see him here. They had no plans as far as she knew. Hey Naruto, what's up? Hi Ino-chan. Come on, let's go, get ready. He told her. Huh. She held a confused expression on her face. What the hell was he talking about? Go and get ready. Who was he to order her around? Get ready for what? Don't you see that I'm watching the shop? We're going out tonight. I already asked your parents, and they said that it was okay. Ino sighed to herself. He seemed intent on taking her wherever it was. Alright, just give me a moment. No, you look fine. Come on, let's go. You aren't even going to give me a. No. He cut her off again. You look okay, I guess, let's go. Naruto suddenly grabbed her hand and led the way out of the shop. Ino was soon able to pull away from him. The least she could do was lock the shop up. At least let me lock up first. Alright, fine. Naruto stood there while she locked the door. Ino raised an eyebrow to him. She wondered why he seemed to be so on edge. Hey, what's wrong? Didn't you get your ramen fix today? You seem a little, I don't know, crazed. Naruto let out a laugh. He ran his hand through his spiky blonde locks. Ino couldn't help but notice how cute he looked again. His hair was wild and messy, due to the fact that he wasn't wearing his high-tie 8. No, I'm not crazed, Ino-chan. We just have somewhere that we need to be. Come on. Ino said nothing and followed behind her blonde counterpart. She had no idea what he had planned right now. She figured that she would just go along with it. She wanted to ask where they were going, only she decided against it. Before long she found that they were outside of a restaurant. Naruto. Ino shouted. If you wanted to take me out to dinner, all you had to do was say so. Hey. He laughed. This dinner is actually kind of special. How come? She wondered. Just come in and you will see. He opened the door for her. Ino stood looking around for a moment. She didn't see anything special about this place. It seemed like a typical restaurant to her. Naruto, what's so special? I don't get it. Naruto-kun, Ino-chan, we are over here. Lee's voice was heard from across the room. Ino's eyes widened. She didn't just hear that voice. No, that was completely impossible. She looked frozen, like time had gone still for her. Naruto. She started. Come on Ino, Naruto, before we order without you. Tenten said. Naruto. Ino repeated. Yes Ino-chan. Naruto, this isn't a double date, yeah. Naruto nodded. Oh, no. Okay, so you guys had a double date with Tenten and Lee. That still doesn't explain why Naruto looks like that. He looks like he had the living daylights knocked out of him. Sakura said. Ino now had her arm wrapped around Naruto's shoulder. She made sure not to apply too much pressure to his arm. The boy was still in pain after all. Well, forehead, if you let us finish the story, you can find out why he looks like that. Okay, please continue. Right. Ino nodded. Ino immediately wiped the look of horror off of her face. She couldn't let her friends see her like this. She took a breath, pulling herself together before walking over to Tenten and Lee. Hey you guys, Naruto and I will be right back. We need to have a quick chat. Come on. She instantly pulled Naruto away to another part of the restaurant. Ino let him go once she saw that they weren't within earshot of their friends. Naruto, what the F? Now Ino-chan. There's no need to have such a potty mouth. Do I need to get the soap and water? Seriously, why didn't you warn me about this? Oh, like you warned me about the dinner with your parents. Ino paused. Naruto was taking revenge for that dinner with her parents. She didn't think he would stoop this low. So this is revenge. Come on Naruto, I really can't stand to have a youthful dinner right now. Naruto chuckled. He then placed his hand onto her shoulder. Now you sound like Lee. Cut it out. Meanwhile Lee and Tenten watched the two blondes across the room. Lee blinked in confusion. He simply didn't get what the problem was. Tenten-chan, what do you think is going on over there? Huh, how should I know? You can never be sure with those two. After a few choice words, and a nasty hit over the head, Naruto and Ino took their seats across from the other couple. Naruto rubbed his head. It looked like a nasty bruise. Sorry about that, guys. You know how it is when your boyfriend is an idiot. Ino apologized. Tenten put her hand to her chin, and pretended to think. Nope. I don't know what that's like. Oh, yeah. Ino started. Well, at least my guy doesn't go around shouting about youth every 5 minutes. Take that back. Tenten pointed to her. Lass, ladies, please calm down. Are you ready to order? A waitress intervened. She wanted to stop this before it got physical. After the two kunoichi calmed down, the food was finally ordered. Ino figured that she might as well enjoy some good food. Something had to be worth coming out this evening. Hey Tenten then looked over to the blonde-haired female. Yeah, I'm sorry for earlier. It's okay. It's not a big deal. From there, the two girls were talking and laughing. It was as if they had never even argued in the first place. Naruto and Lee held bewildered expressions on their faces. Hey, Naruto laughed. Girls. Yes. Lee nodded. It is very strange. Hey you brats. What's going on over here? A voice was heard. The 14 looked up to be greeted by Anko Mitarashi. The purple-haired woman stared down at them with a mischievous look in her eyes. Oh no, not you. Naruto sighed. Hey, that's no way to greet me. Hi Anko-sensei. Ino spoke up. Hey, so what's up? You four on a date or something? She wondered. Yeah, Naruto answered. Are you here with someone? Oh wait, it's very doubtful. Anko frowned at the whisker-faced boy. She immediately pulled out a kunai. Can it, boy? Or I will let you where the sun don't shine. Naruto gulped. Ino reached over, putting her hand across Naruto's mouth. She smiled up at the purple-haired woman. She had to save Naruto from getting his ass handed to him by Anko. Naruto-kun didn't mean it, Anko-sensei. Please don't s him where the sun doesn't shine. Fine. She agreed. I'm going to have dinner now. I'll see you punks later. Just as Anko left, the waitress placed everyone's dishes on the table. Please enjoy. Naruto didn't need to be told twice. He instantly dug into his ramen. Ino had to admit that the food was very good. She decided then and there that the food was the best part of the evening. Damn, these dumplings are amazing. She looked across from her to see Lee and Tenten feeding each other. It would have been cute, but at this moment she was trying to eat. Gross. Ino thought. Naruto obviously had the same thoughts, only he of course ended up saying something. The boy could never learn to keep his mouth shut. Come on you guys. That's gross. Tenten laughed. Sorry, it's a couple thing. Yeah. Ino quickly agreed. Naruto, baby, here eat. She took some of the fish off of her plate. The young woman turned his face to hers. She waited a moment before shoving the fish into his mouth. Whoa. Damn, that's spicy. He grabbed a drink from the table and quickly downed its contents. He felt like he was on fire or something. He then turned his attention onto Ino. Ino, are you trying to K me? I'm sorry. Hold it. Sakura interrupted the story. It was now Ino's turn to groan in frustration. They were never going to finish the story at this rate. What is it now, forehead? All you guys had was dinner. I still don't see what happened to Naruto. Did Mr. Yamanaka really hurt you or something? Naruto just let out a laugh. Ino could only frown at Sakura's question. My daddy has never actually went through on one of his threats. Well, she paused. At least not that I know of anyway. Naruto swallowed hard. So, did this mean that there was every chance that Inoki would still K him? No. He shook those thoughts out of his head. Yamanaka-san is cool now. He won't K me. At least, I hope he won't. Well, Sakura asked Naruto. She was clearly anticipating an answer. No, Mr. Yamanaka didn't do this to me. Yeah. So forehead, sit back down, shut the hell up, and let Naruto finish the story. Inoheim, do you want to finish the story? No, you can finish, sweetie. Are you sure? Yep. Ino smiled, squeezing his hand within hers. Okay. Naruto smiled. Let's wrap this story up. Naruto wiped the tear out of his eye. That fish was all kinds of spicy. Ino patted his back in a gentle manner. I'm really sorry, okay Naruto. It's fine. I'm alright Ino-chan. You guys are so cute together. Tenten smiled. Lee sat there drinking his soda, or at least the thing that he believed to be soda. This soda tastes funny. Oh well, he thought. He finished his second glass and couldn't help but feel strange. Tenten noticed the dazed look in her boyfriend's eyes. Oh, no, what's wrong? Ino wondered. Lee stood up, nearly bringing the whole table down with him. What the hell, Lee? The platinum blonde questioned. Ooh. My head. He slurred. Tenten jumped up from her seat. She grabbed her food as well. There was no sense in leaving good food to danger. Ino, Naruto, don't panic. Don't panic, Ino repeated. I really don't like the sound of that. OS. Naruto cursed. Lee is drunk. A waiter came over to the 4 teens. Is there a problem? He put his hand onto the boy in green spandex's shoulder. Lee turned around, punching the man in the face. Move it, Ino-chan, or we're next. But my dinner. Take it to go. Lee is crazy strong when he's drunk. The next thing Ino, Naruto, and Tenten heard was the sound of tables being turned over. Oh, no, who gave this boy alcohol? I knew I recognized him, a waitress spoke. I knew I remembered that green spandex. Everyone stay back. Ino watched in shock and horror, as Lee continued to attack, punch, and kick things. That boy is out of his mind. She pulled Tenten down to the ground. The two of them hid underneath the table. Ino turned her friend towards her. Tenten, what the F? Control your crazy ass boyfriend. I can't. She shrugged her shoulders. He'll eventually tire himself out. And how long could that take? The two girls turned around when they heard movements. They saw Naruto sitting behind them. He looked scared as well. Naruto, what the hell are you doing here? No fair, if you two are hiding, then so am I. Get your own spot, idiot. Ino told him before pushing him from underneath the table. Lee was now busy kicking a wall that he thought was a person. Aha, you cannot defeat the green beast of Konoha. Naruto stood up from the ground, coming face to face with Anko. Naruto, what the hell is his problem? He's drunk. You are going to help us with him, right? Anko let out a laugh. Sorry, kid, this is not my area of expertise. Oh, are you going to finish that? She picked up the dango off the plate and walked away. Anko-sensei, Ino shouted. You aren't seriously going to leave us with Lee alone, are you? Yep, bye. She waved. Lee's ears perked up when he heard his name. Someone else wishes to challenge me. OS, Ino whispered. Lee was now running over to them at full speed. Lee-kun, no. Tenten shouted. Naruto saw that Lee was heading straight for Ino. He couldn't let that happen. Ino-chan. His mind thought. The blonde male jumped in the way of Lee's fist, taking the hit for Ino. Naruto. She went wide-eyed. All she could do was watch as Naruto took hit after hit. And he was doing all of this for her. She also noticed that Naruto wasn't even trying to hit Lee back. He was really such an amazing friend. Naruto, she thought. It was then that she got an idea. If she used her mind control jutsu, she could stop Lee from hurting Naruto. Yes, it was definitely worth a try. Shinra, she started. Only before she could finish her jutsu, Lee kicked Naruto so hard that he went flying clear across the room. He hit a whole bunch of chairs and tables along the way. The two girls flinched when they heard a cracking sound. Ouch, Tenten whispered. Yeah, Ino agreed. I'm going to go get Guy-sensei. You make sure that Naruto is okay. Right, Ino nodded before running over to her boyfriend. She bent down to his level. Naruto, are you okay? The young man had a dazed look in his eyes. Wow, he mumbled. So beautiful. And with that he closed his eyes, passing out, all the while Ino could not control the blush on her face. Beautiful, huh? She thought. Well, there you have it. That's the story. Lee totally lost his mind, and beat the hell out of my poor, innocent Naru-kun. Ino said with sadness. She hugged him. Ino-chan, please the arm. Oh yeah. She smiled. Sorry. So, how was this a story about doom, hopelessness, fear, and betrayal? Ino looked at Sakura as if she had asked the dumbest question in the entire universe. Forehead, weren't you listening? The story had all those elements. Doom, because we were all doomed the moment Lee had a drink. Fear, because he was scary as all hell. Hopelessness because, well, the situation looked hopeless from the beginning. And lastly, betrayal because Anko-sensei totally betrayed us by leaving. Ino explained. Yeah. Tenten nodded. When I see that purple-haired, dango stealing. She paused. It's okay Tenten-chan, calm down. What can you really expect from that crazy woman? Naruto told her. That's true, everyone agreed. Naruto let a sigh escape him. He closed his eyes for a moment. Ino continued to massage his shoulder for him. He knew that she was doing this simply for show, but it would be a lie if he said that it didn't feel nice. Hello, Lee hiccuped. How are all of you on this extremely youthful day? Instantly blue eyes popped open. He stared at Lee with a panicked expression. Lee had just hiccuped. Was he drunk again? In an instant Naruto was on his feet. Oh hell no. Come on Ino-chan, let's get the hell out of here. He's drunk again. Huh. Lee seemed confused. It's okay Lee-kun. Don't worry about it. Tenten smiled for him. No Tenten. I am not getting hurt again. Ino, he turned to his girlfriend. It's okay Naruto. Lee just has the hiccups. He isn't drunk. Oh good. Naruto sighed in relief. Lee only seemed more confused than ever. But he shrugged his confusion off. Suddenly, as if a light off in his head, he turned towards his girlfriend. Oh yeah. Tenten-chan, I've come to say goodbye. Good. Goodbye. Tenten questioned in shock. Ooh. Things are about to get real juicy Naruto-kun. Ino whispered in his ear. Naruto nodded. Sakura and Hinata sat there paying attention too. Were they all about to witness the official Lee and Tenten breakup? Was that the thing that would be happening today? Ino couldn't wait for the fireworks. Yes, goodbye. Lee repeated. What the hell do you mean by goodbye? I gave you the best year and a half of my life. Do you realize who I could have chosen instead of you? Hey Ten, calm down. No. She shook her head. I will not calm down. I have the right to be angry. Listen here Rock Lee. She pointed to him. You picked the wrong kunoichi to break up with. Oh. No Ten's going to lose it. Ino spoke. Lee opened his mouth to say something. Only he couldn't because of Tenten's rant. The young woman kept going on and on. There seemed to be no end in sight. And furthermore Mr. Youthful. Lee silenced her by putting his finger to her lips. Tenten-chan you are not behaving very youthful today. I am not breaking up with you. I was just saying goodbye, because I'm leaving for a mission. Oh. Tenten calmed down drastically. Well, if that's the case I'm going to miss you Lee-kun. She reached up and hugged her boyfriend. Ino was slightly disappointed. She had expected some big fireworks. Unfortunately, nothing had really happened, except for a big misunderstanding. After a long tearful goodbye, a kiss, and a youthful moment Lee was on his way. Well, now that little ordeal is over. There had to be something good about the evening. Sakura wondered. Tenten, Naruto, and Ino thought about it for a moment. They looked at each other and nodded. It was like they were all thinking the same exact thing. The food. They all agreed. Oh, yeah the food was amazing. Ino smiled. Yeah, I'm telling you that food was to S4. Yeah, but we'll never get to have it again. We were banned from the restaurant, remember? So we can't ever go back. Naruto reminded them. Oh, that's right. They sighed in disappointment. It was all thanks to Lee, they would never be able to go back to that restaurant again. They probably wouldn't even be able to walk past the place without receiving looks. Damn you Lee, they all thought. Well, I'm going to help Naruto get home. You know, with his bad arm and everything. We'll see you guys later. Oh, and Tenten stay youthful. Ino teased the brunette. Very funny Ino Databio. Hey, Naruto exclaimed. That's not funny. Yeah it kind of was. Sakura laughed. Bye you guys. Bye. The couple waved. For a while they walked in silence side by side. Ino had to admit that they were convincing in front of their friends just now. She was more sure than ever that they could pull this off. Hey, she started. Hi, Ino-chan. Your arm. She started. Does it hurt a lot still? In truth he wasn't even really in that much pain. QB of course had something to do with that. Only, he wasn't quite sure if he was ready to tell her about it. Yeah it's king me. He lied. Yeah. She nodded. Lee gave you quite the thrashing huh? Yeah. He grinned. Lee was always strong you know, but when he's drunk he's like a million times worse. Ino probably would have never believed it, if she hadn't seen it with her own eyes. I never got to thank you. For what? He wondered. For getting in the way, and taking all those hits for me. You really didn't have to. What kind of guy would I be if I let you get hurt? Ino went to say something else, but stopped herself. She also wanted to talk about when he called her beautiful. The moment right before he passed out. She was probably a little nervous about bringing it up. What if he hadn't meant it? What if he had forgotten all about it? He was most likely confused or something. Oh, hey, it's you guys. Anko's voice was heard. Anko-sensei. Damn kid, you look a little banged up. I'm guessing you didn't survive last night. No thanks to you. Naruto reminded her. Hey. She shrugged her shoulders. I told you that wasn't really my thing. Oh, but stealing other people's food is. You owe us some money. Anko let out a guilty laugh. There was no way in hell she was going to be paying them out of her pockets. No way, you brats. I'm not paying you anything. Oh yeah. Well, wait until Ibiki-sensei finds out. Or better yet, I'll tell Tsunade-sama. She won't be too thrilled when she learns that you left 4 defenseless teens alone. In a highly dangerous situation at that. Ino told her. Hardly. She laughed. You two are not defenseless. But I'd rather not have Tsunade-sama on my ass about this nonsense. I'm sure you would spin this story to your advantage. So, here. She went into her pocket and took out some Ryo. Anko muttered something about stupid, blonde children, before walking away. Ino laughed. That was really cool, Ino-chan. Yeah. I'm actually surprised that she went for it. She probably was bored of us, and couldn't wait to get out of here, or something. Yeah, probably. Naruto agreed. I have to be at the shop again today. I'm sorry, Naruto, I wanted to make sure that you got home okay. You know, with your bad arm. Naruto really appreciated the platinum blonde's concern. I'll be fine, trust me. He tried to reassure her. Ino slowly nodded. Although, she had to admit that she was rather worried about her whisker-faced friend. Are you sure? Yeah. Alright. But be careful, okay? Your arm should be better soon though. Thanks, I will, Ino-chan. Take care, okay? I will. She smiled for him. If you need anything. I know, he nodded. Okay, bye. She waved to him. Naruto stared after her until she was gone from sight. A sigh escaped the young man. I want to tell you about Kyubi, Ino-chan. It's just that I'm not ready yet. With that, the young man turned around and headed to his own apartment, with thoughts of Ino and the Kyubi on his mind. That will be all for this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, and comment down below for more videos. Goodbye.